So to start this Cleopatra inspired tutorial, we're going to need a good base. I'm going to use L'Oreal True Match because it is an awesome drugstore foundation, and I'm going to apply this with a Real Techniques Expert face brush. Typically I'd start off with the eyeshadow, but because we're going to be doing a lot of eyeliner work and we're not going to be really using eyeshadows or anything that would fall out really, I'm going to do that first. After the foundation has set, I'm going to go ahead and take 2 strips of tape and apply that at an angle on the side of my eyes. And I'm going to be using Urban Decay's Primer Potion just to prime our eyes. Next, I'm going to take this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On jumbo pencil in Clash. You can use anything. This is just what I had at hand. I'm going to put this right above our crease, and I'm going to take that all the way, just following the natural arch of my brow, and I'm going to make a straight up line right at the beginning of my brow, and I'm going to fill that all in. Notice I left the bottom part unshaded because we're going to put some gold in that area later. Then to set this shadow pencil, I'm going to take a eyeshadow. This is actually by Inglot. I don't know the number. I'll definitely list it down below. I'm just going to take that just to set that, just to ensure that the eyeshadow does not go anywhere. Then taking Maybelline's Color Tattoo in Gold Rush, I'm going to fill in the rest of our lid with a brush. To set that and intensify the gold, I'm going to take this L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow, and I'm going to do the same thing, just set it and put it right over the color tattoo. In the picture that I saw of Liz Taylor as Cleopatra, she does have some sparkle on her eyes, so I'm going to take a little bit of MAC's Reflex Gold and I'm going to just put that right on top of the eyeshadow that I just put down. In the picture, it doesn't look like she has a highlight color, but I'm going to add one just for a little bit more dimension. I'm going to put that right in the inner corners using NYX's jumbo eyeshadow pencil in Milk, and I'm going to put that right underneath our eyebrow as well. In the picture, Liz's eyebrows are very bold and very defined, so that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to make a really bold line right on the corner of my eye, and then attach that at an angle, and then just fill it all the way in. I'm also going to extend at the tail all the way down so that it meets the tape, just like that. To clean up around the eyebrows, I'm just going to add a little bit of concealer around the eyebrows just to make them look a little bit more clean and defined. I'm also going to take a white eyeshadow. This is from a Wet n Wild palette, and I'm going to just put that right where I put the NYX jumbo pencil in Milk. I'm going to begin lining my eyes. I'm using a very fine-tipped liquid liner. This one's by Jessie's Girl, which I really recommend. It's really thin and very easy to use. So I'm just going to make a quick line, and then I'm going to extend the beginning line just like that. Then you want to make sure that you connect that line and you fill in that inner corner, just like a little triangle on the side. It's really hard to explain, so I'm just gonna let you watch. went back and forth a couple of times just to make sure that they were even, so I thickened up the line a couple of times just to make sure that I got the effect that I wanted. I'm just going to remove the tape and then I'm going to start lining my eyes. I just followed the exact shape that I had where the tape was. I just made a line right there, and then I'm going to make like a really sharp triangle shape just like that. And once you have your shape down, you can just go ahead and fill it in. She has two different kinds of looks that I saw with this. One of them is this one, and then the other one was where it was just not filled in. I chose this one, but you can definitely go ahead and try either or. And then I took this Rimmel Scandal Eyes Jumbo Pencil in Blackmail and I began to line my eyes, but then I remembered that I wanted to put on concealer first. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm just using MAC's Pro Longwear Concealer, and then I'm also going to apply a little bit of Maybelline's Dream Lumi in Radiant. I'm also going to go ahead and just set my face. I'm using Milani face powder, and I'm also going to set the concealer right underneath my eyes. Then I went back with the Rimmel eyeliner and I just lined my eyes. Just make sure to connect all the points of the eyeliner and use a heavy hand with the eyeliner at the bottom. I think the thicker it is, the better it looks. I really couldn't get that pencil into my waterline, so I just took an Urban Decay pencil and just lined the inner parts of my eye, and I also tight lined as well. I'm going to do a little bit of contouring. This is MAC's Blunt, and I'm just going to concentrate this on the hollows of my cheeks, on my temples, and my jawline. For blush, I chose Essence Silky Touch in Baby Doll, and I'm going to put this to the backs of my cheeks, trying to blend that in with the bronzer or the contouring powder I put down before. Then lastly, I'm just going to mix two lipsticks by Wet n Wild. One is just peachy and the other one is Think Pink. I wanted just a nice pinky lip, kind of nudie but not really. I still wanted the pink color to show through. So that would pretty much complete the makeup for this Cleopatra inspired tutorial. This is definitely a lot of fun to film. For my hair, I just added a couple of braids on either side, and I split my hair down the middle, and I also added this headpiece that I found at my local Halloween store. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Bye!